Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, another holiday cast. Yes, indeed, it's going off to be a bit of a gliding start. This is going to be a bit of a long cast, again, this sort of situation. I'm not sure if Windows Movie Maker decides to have a bit of fun, but this is going to be an exciting one. This is going to be a 1 vs 1 on Angoville, and it's going to be featuring Epsilon Contador fighting as the 17th Luftwaffe Felddivision. Epsilon Contador having been promoted after the last Christmas, having successfully shot down some red jolly invader trying to fly over the fatherland, dropping something, but he successfully shot it down, thus granting him dominion over the battalion, the 17th Luftwaffe Felddivision. Opposing him shall be damn evil vicious marches indeed. Again, I've gotten quite a few of this, so of course I figure I might as well use as many as possible. Fighting for the 1st Infantry Division, perhaps hoping to avenge the loss of the jolly red man flying above. Flak is on the way, and one thing to note, Contador is not exactly known as for being the most polite fellow, but you know, he's being reasonably restrained, I think, in this game at least. Engineers sort of heading west and east, and Contador fighting for the Luftwaffe. Sort of finding more focusedly in the east. Of course, that's not a bad idea as the Wehrmacht again sort of focusing on one part of the map, at least to sort of start to create, you know, your Schwerpunkt. But, and of course, damn evil vicious mouse deciding he wants to go for a bit of disruption strategy, charges right in with his jeep, figuring, well, I won't have anything of that. Damn those Volksgrenadiers. Don't want my jeep smelling of that. Charges in, begins shooting away at everything, disrupting. In fact, whatever Contador can do in sort of seizing territory, and of course this area being much more compartmentalized, of course with a lot of more things blocking, allows the jeep to get away relatively unscathed, as the Volksgrenadiers, of course in this case Luftwaffe Volksgrenadiers I suppose again, you know, sort of representing lower quality troops, hunt it down. Two Luftwaffe Feld divisions fought in Normandy, the 16th and the 17th. Sort of an idea for Hermann Göring to sort of feel a bit more proud with all of his Luftwaffe personnel, which were doing nothing, and then he basically said to Hitler, hey, I have a bright idea, I had some troops which did great over on the Eastern Front, let's just expand the concept and create a lot of Luftwaffe divisions. And then he sort of got away with it. They weren't exactly properly trained, some were decently equipped, he got some sort of stuff off to an idea. Believe me, he got some Sturmgeschütz, but that was about it. I think it was a bit of a mess, and a lot of Luftwaffe troops were killed before they were absorbed into other divisions. Volksgrenadiers hunting down these riflemen, getting hit on all sides. Rifleman already loses one man right there. Pioneers taking up position right there. Rifleman running about, trying to avoid the wrath of the Volksgrenadiere. Jeep moving about, and others continuing in the west. Of course, the west being completely unopposed at this stage. MG42 on the way. Rifleman sort of hanging about there, but pushing through in the north, attacking the Pioneers with the mighty 30 caliber air-cooled. And the Rifleman sort of being a bit of a nuisance right here, ensuring that the Volksgrenadiers cannot leave this spot. Instead, they take up position there. Of course, with the MG42, this spot might not exactly be too safe in the long run. More riflemen on the way for the damn evil vicious mouse. The jeep so far doing alright. Certainly proving to be quite the nuisance to Contador of the 17th Luftwaffe. There also existed some sort of Luftlandes Sturmdivision. In fact, I'm not entirely sure what the difference was between that and a regular division. All I know is for some reason they seem to came from Denmark. Not entirely sure why, and then sort of get sent to Italy. Well, at least one was, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. That was just sort of a more brief overlook, but Volksgrenadiers and Pioneers forced away by the Jeep Rifleman combo. Other Volksgrenadiers moving in, but they might be a bit outgunned. Oh dear, they're running straight into the Rifleman. One goes down on the retreat. Rifleman starting up, and no other Volksgrenadiers. They're both firing on the move. MG42 opens up. Rifleman dodges. Jeep moves into flank. Rifleman, getting into the house. Catching all of these troops out in the open. Nice broadside against the MG42. This MG42 needs to get away. Contador needs to Rückzug. No, instead he turns his wrath towards the Jeep. It seems losing... Oh my goodness, two gunners right away. Jeep loses the window. A bit of a wheel, it looks like. And the MG42 barely makes out there. Volksgrenadiers caught in between a bit of crossfire involving actual fire as well. The Volksgrenadiers catching on fire. The cut burning to bits. One running away, screaming, no! And dying horribly. Contador now slightly shifting towards the west. Volksgrenadiers and MG42 not doing too well. Riflemen inside the building. Pioneers also hiding, perhaps hoping to create a bit of a stronger position there. Pioneers getting out of there. Riflemen pushing onwards. Damn evil vicious mouse, proving he's damned evil and vicious. And looks like he might have something planned right here. He's certainly hiding here. He could be getting grenades already. That would certainly not be... Yes, there we go. Grenade, Mark II, pineapple grenade right through the window. And 2 MG42 gunners are down. And getting the devil out of there. Volkswagen is caught in between all these riflemen. This is not looking good for Las Contador. Pushing onwards with more Volkswageners. Slight losses for the Volkswageners, but looks like Contador might actually be shifting towards the west. And a pioneer team was lost in the bushes. Oh dear, nobody will find those bodies. Not at least right away. A victimless crime, I suppose, in a sense. Except for the Wehrmacht. And engineers pushing forward, but getting stopped by the presence of the MG42 and the Volkswageners. Nice idea there, but clearly Epsilon Contador has realized the fight for the west is lost. He must now shift towards, no, the east. Now he must shift towards the west. There we go. Mines going down here. Not a bad spot to be mining, in fact. Volkswageners MG42, and in fact he's being very bold. Of course, he's figuring, well, I've already had a bit of a huge disadvantage this side because I haven't been able to get a good foothold. I need to go for the cutoff point and of course deny as many resources as swiftly as possible to that damn evil vicious mouse. Yes indeed, pushing forwards with MG42s, mining here and there, keeps sort of mucking about, not entirely sure what's going on, what it is intending. And we are seeing a supply head going up for the damn evil vicious mouse. Rifleman breaking through there, but coming under fire from the Volksgrenadiere. One rifleman down right off the bat. Of course, ensure that your Volksgrenadiers work together. That gives them the greatest strength. And of course, there we go, working in a pair. Volksgrenadiers a bit more of a numbers unit. They need to sort of be close to each other to sort of get a good fire effect. Otherwise, they need to be in good cover with lots of fortification. And Yi moving in against the pioneers. And opening up on the MG42. Volksgrenadiers still concerted with the rifleman right here. Point has been cut off. More Volkswageners moving in, and of course, note 3 Volkswageners, 2 MG42s, 4 Las Contador. Rifle moving forward. MG42 turning about, focusing on the rifleman. Awfully close to the mines, standing right next to it. Rifleman down, more riflemen down, lots of riflemen down. These could in fact go down on the retreat. Will that happen? No, they make it out of there. And another rifleman team breaks through in the west, but it does not get a grenade off. But Contador, Mr. Epsilon, needs to break through in the name of the 17th Luftwaffe Division, in the name of the Reich. He needs to fight onwards. And that Jeep just keeps on harassing. It just won't die. Now moving in against MG42, just as it turns about, support gunners firing away at that damn Jeep, but another goes down. My goodness, that MG42 is taking a world of punishment, breaking through, attacking to take as much territory, but this single team of riflemen is really prone to be a nuisance. MG42 has to cover here. Jeep moving forwards, pioneers moving in as well. Riflemen might finally be going down, or will the Volksgrenadiers not be able to dig them out with all their might? Skirmish phase on the way, and already damn evil vicious mouse has a motor pool up. We probably will be expecting some sort of armored car business. Mine right there. MG42 covering it a bit out in the open though. A good flank could in fact do some very nasty damage to it. And the riflemen are finally forced away. Contador doing his best to seize as much territory, of course, and connect it. Of course, very important. Pioneers ready. A third pioneer team, or pioneer team. He could have lost some. And Volkswagen is coming under fire as riflemen charge forwards. Damn evil vicious mouse, of course, and ensure a rather wide frontage, allowing him he can pretty much attack from several points. And of course, Contador needs to sort of sort that out. And apparently, damn evil vicious mouse is sort of checking for mines with a flamethrower. Certainly, some people do if you know they have a suspicion. Well, I do believe he might have mined here, and there we go. Kaboom! Mine no more. MG42's covering angles as much as possible. Volkswagen is coming, the last one, gunning down some engineers. Several engineers, in fact. Volkswagen is reporting the damn Yankees won't be getting this fuel. That's the spirit, mate. Krieg barracks going up for Epsilon Contador. Jeep moving in, could be doing a bit of harassment there. And an M8 armoured car already ready, though, charging forwards without armoured skirts. Apparently, damn evil vicious mouse is not only evil, vicious, and damned. He's apparently also a bit reckless, but there we go. Armoured skirts ready, and it was not hit by a Panzerfaust volley. And I'm sure damn evil vicious mouse is quite happy about that. And again, it could be because Epsilon Contador is also busy down here. He needs that Krieg barracks, but that Jeep is simply harassing it. M8 moves forwards for Uncle Sam. And right into a mine, destroying the engine, doing terrible damage. A good Panzerfaust in the rear could pretty much sort it out if he had the munitions. And there we go, one Panzerfaust into the rear, And the M8 and the gunner fly away in debris and shrapnel and death. And a half track on the way? Am I seeing this right? Epsilon Contador getting and in fact this time they'll look at damn Ulysses Mouse, calling in artillery right on it. He has scored infantry, blasting away at the creekbacks. We are seeing defensive from Epsilon Contador. Support gunner on the house firing away. Jaunty little cap, but the creekbacks might not survive this. It might not, and no, the creek barracks is gone. Oh dear, this is going to be quite the blow for Contador, who is going to be without anti-tank assets, at least anything bigger than Panzerfaust and mines, for a longer period of time, and he hasn't been gun scavenging that bit either. This is looking rather dire for Contador at this stage, but he's certainly soldiering on like a good soldier the Luftwaffe ought to, although they weren't technically originally actually supposed to that plan. By the end, they actually ended up creating huge forces of their own. I mean, there were the Luftwaffe Felddivisions, the Luftwaffe Sturmdivisions. There were also a series of, well, pretty much parachute divisions, which by the end of the war were pretty much only parachute in name. They weren't even elite, Fallschirmjäger in that sense. And they had a huge parachute army, again, sort of composed of conscripts with some sort of Fallschirmjäger equipment, but again, which couldn't really be considered that. And 3 MG42s up by Epsilon Contador. No grenades here, but damn evil Ulysses Mouse. Oh wait, there we go, on the MG42. Oh dear, MG42 is gone. Team is lost. Engineers getting pinned down. Heavy losses for the Americans. No medic stations up for damn evil Ulysses Mouse. No medic bunker. And the M8 moves forward, forcing away the Pioneers. And the frame rate even takes a hit. This is simply vicious. Hang on. And crisis averted. Back to the action, back to the fighting, back to the death. Panzerfaust getting launched. The Eisenfaust or whatever, knocking away. Iron Fist, Armored Fist. Rifleman dying. That M8, though, not dying in this case, getting another 50 cal machine gun again. No American machine guns are in fact pretty effective on top of the vehicles. For the Wehrmacht, it really only applies to the Sturmgeschütz and the Geschützwagen and the Stu 42. Pioneers trying to move through here, but riflemen stop them, yes. Shouting curse words and all other sort of naughty things. Panzerabwehrkanone 88 on the way. Pioneers and Volksgrenadiers moving in to sort of support this position. Rather locked in. This half-track of this armored car has not been sufficiently scavenged. Jeep still moving about. 5 kills. That Jeep is absolutely hell. And now Browning automatic rifles getting ready for damning Ulysses Mouse riflemen. Really pushing onwards. Volksgrenadiers moving forwards. M8 opening up on the Volksgrenadiers, killing 2 with 1 shot. Oh dear. And the 50 caliber just pushes onwards. 4 kills and suppressing the Volksgrenadiers again. No, quite effective. Can suppress rather swiftly. The 50 caliber machine gun being a very vicious, rather heavy caliber machine gun, in fact. Close to, in fact, being what you'd call an autocannon. And a Jeep moving in from the rear. They might be running into some problem. Finding riflemen. Oh dear, the Pak 38 is in trouble. And the M8 hiding just here at the edge of everything. Pak 38 getting scorched. Pioneers hiding in the bunker. Pak 38 could be cleared out. This could be tragic. MG42 setting up. And the Pak 38 is in fact cleared up. The rifleman engineers trying to knock it out. Getting suppressed, killed. And reinforcing from the bunker again. Reinforcing the notion that he has gone defensive. And another grenade on the MG42. Killing, doing terrible things, horrible things. I wonder where that one MG... Oh wait, there he is. Rifleman getting suppressed, pinned down. This is a ring of MG42 fire. A Schwerpunkt unlike any other. Certainly got that idea right when playing the Wehrmacht. That M8 got back to safety. It's still just that damn evil, vicious Jeep. Pak 38 advancing. Volksgrenadiers and everything else sort of getting ready. Could push onwards. Of course, he also needs to work on sort of clearing out this spot for any damn Americans. Hiding in their house with a BARs, having tea. Oh wait, that's the British. Well, having coffee then. Volksgrenadiers advancing, going once more for the cutoff point. Pak 38 advancing. Well, Pak getting ready to blow at any Jeeps. Well, shoot them. Technically, it doesn't really much blow unless, of course, you can consider firing a 50mm shell blowing. But there we go. MG40 is advancing out in support. Half armored car finally salvaged out of munitions. I'm sure Contador shall be most pleased with that. And a Kampfkraft center going up, giving him troops the Kampfkraft of the Luftwaffe or the Fallschirmjäger. At least pretend Fallschirmjäger. Volksgun is pulling away in the face of the Rifleman Veterans 1. And no supply upgrades as of yet. But we do see a Triasin and no medic stations are there. Looks like he's again pressing for an assault from numerous angles, getting ready for a heavy eastern flank attack. Even moving in the M8, and of course the Pak-38 is pointing in the most wrong of directions, facing the forests. This isn't Macbeth. The trees won't attack you, Contador. Rifleman flanking in from the south, getting a few losses to the bunker, in fact. That's the Wehrmacht quarters, the Widerstand nest, I suppose it could be called. MG42 stopping the rifleman there. Oh dear, 2 down. No veterancy for that yet, though that would actually explain some of it, since veterans 1 increases the accuracy by 25%. Storming up, rifleman moving forward and retreating away. Rather feeling not so lucky today. A jeep and the M8 getting ready. This could be it. And artillery calling in first. Artillery having spotted the Pak-38. This could be it. Or no. Where is he calling in the artillery then? Oh wait, there we go. Right in the middle of everything. M8 goes right into the base of the Contador. That's less than spiffy.
We did it. We got him. Target is gone. Who wants him?
Wait, I think Contador might actually have knocked out his own MG bunker just to try and get that M8. I mean, you can do it, but you know, it's not something I'd recommend as such. Volksgun taking heavy losses. Medic bunker up for Contador. Rifleman charging into the Volksgunners. Volksgunners a night cowboy hiding in a crater. Rifleman pushing forwards, but taking losses. MG42 storming other troops, and Pioneers moving in to shoot them in the face. Oh dear, but the Rifleman pushing onwards. Medics pulling in the wounded. All those wounded Volksgunners crying, wounded, bleeding. And of course, I'm pretty sure the reason that Epsilon Contador felt safe, of course, was this defensive. Buildings have MGs, and of course the fact that he's probably not expecting them to run all the way down here to attack through there. And the Jeep could be in trouble. The Pak-38 could get off a shot. Will it get it? Finally, that Jeep goes down. Finally, after so long time, after 17 minutes more or less. Give or take half a minute. It's down, it's dead, it's kaput. And damn evil vicious mouse, adding to the viciousness, adding in a howitzer. Yes indeed. Haubitz, as the Germans would call it, or the Danes would as well. I believe the Danes having taken a lot of terminology from the Germans. That's a larger history lesson looking into the culture of Denmark and the close proximity to Germany. But that's for another time. And more artillery and another bunker going up for Epsilon Contador. Could this be an MG bunker or another medic bunker? Pioneer gets the flight of his lifetime and then dies. Or probably dies before. Volksgun is moving forward to take that point. Epsilon Contador with a grip of steel on the western front. The Luftwaffe holding on desperately. Fighting well with considered low quality Luftwaffe troops. Riflemen pushing onwards. Not a single grenadier team for Epsilon Contador. Rifleman running into the MG42 or not. Artillery getting called in on this position. MG42 needs to get out of there. Retreating most swiftly. Bunker up. Other Pioneers running about. Interesting what is going through the mind of Contador at this moment. Rifleman pushing onwards. Right into the waiting arm of the Volksgunners. Or the arms of the Volksgunners. And opening up on the Rifleman as they charge forwards, taking some damage, taking some losses. Even Pioneers firing at them, but the Rifleman are Pioneer unstoppable, lobbing a grenade at the pack and clearing out the crew. Oh, the horror flanking in through the rear as well. Volksgun is fighting desperately near the bunker. Oh dear, medics moving in to pick up the wounded, but taking losses. MG42 storming here. Armored car advancing, Pak-38 not pointing in the right direction, and there we go, M8 taking heavy damage, engine damage, Pak-38 recruit, Panzerfaust dead from another Pak shot, medics just pulling in the wounded, medics dying, Geneva Conventions getting broken and broken and broken again. Like, well, the Geneva Convention. I mean, there's nothing else that really works in that metaphor, except the Geneva Convention. And Riflemen running away, artillery hammering in. This is an absolute insane infantry fight. The Luftwaffe fighting on courageously, heroically, against desperate odds, and of course with the tones of the fatherland going on in their background. And sadly, I can't remember those words that are going out because they are pretty damn cool. That sort of propaganda voice that goes in, and he's sort of actually the inspiration for calling it the Propagandacast. It's basically that sort of voice there, you know, shouting out Very, very awesome things, at least in my opinion. Although, there might be something off with that. Volkswagen is pulling onwards. He finally gets some grenadiers, some more solid Luftwaffe troops. In this case, of course, probably more veterans, having, you know, survived getting shot. All with their, oh dear, it's called the Wound Badge. It's not the Purple Heart, but it's actually the Wound Badge. And there was actually, I believe, several variants from the black one to the gold one, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Riflemen pushing onwards. Grenadiers pulling slightly back. Hang on, do they have those? No, never mind. And going through here with some pioneers, of course, a bit unguarded. Victory points looking a bit sour for Contador. And let's just briefly look at the situation. Currently, actually, Contador does hold most of the map, although he is taking a beating. He is holding on very, very heroically, I suppose you might consider, except he's very rude. Rifleman pushing onwards. Damn, Evil Vicious Mouse has taken some losses. He's lost several armored cars and a jeep, but he's holding on to his riflemen, who are getting more and more veteran. And he's getting the supply upgrade. That's good. He could use a medic station though, but fighting onwards for the motherland. Uncle Sam, great wheat fields. Oh well. Nonetheless, Contador is grinding him down. Of course, that means, of course, now Contador might be gaining the initiative. Of course, you're always fighting about the initiative. When do you attack? And of course, now it looks like Contador might soon be able to lead the attack against Daniel Vicious Mouse, having been rather, well, a bit of a boxing match thing where he's been taking most of the beating for, well, the last 20 minutes. Of course, he might want to consider getting some armor. He might want to consider getting some more grenadiers. Might consider getting some more veterans. There's a lot of things he could consider getting. At least, you know, a half track is something to, you know, push in, and of course he needs to sort of mine. He needs to defend this area, make it a bit harder for the Americans to move through there. And he needs some forces over there. Certainly it doesn't look like that will be the case at the moment. On the other hand, of course, Daniel Lucius might consider getting some armor himself. Of course, using that artillery in conjunction. Looks like he's also managed to steal an MG42 from the Krauts. Excellent. He also says weapon support center up, but I'm not seeing any snipers. Sneaky that. But let us return to the fight. Let's not dilly-dally about too long. Volkswagen is counter-attacking heroically. I keep saying heroically a lot, don't I? Yes, let's try and, you know, spread out my vocabulary a bit.
Attention.
Heroically. Oh, damn it. Anyways, artillery moving in, blasting away at the positions. Graciously blasting away at empty ground. For the most part, they're doing a bit of damage to one bunker. Attempting, oh dear, I know what he's going for. He's going for the Flak. Yes indeed. Flak 36. One of the most iconic weapons of World War II. Sadly, it has been limited in effectiveness against infantry. It used to be pretty alright, but apparently there was a bit of a problem with that. Mine's going down here just in case. Someone might be deciding to charge through here. And he panzerfausts the mine somehow. Not entirely sure how, but there we go. Might have been a bit of luck, and now the Flak 88 is ready. Of course, the Luftwaffe units had their own. Of course, the Luftwaffe would also, in most cases, provide the majority of the Flak coverage. Of course, regular army units would, of course, have their own regiments. Some larger, some not quite as large. Some with Flak 88, some with only smaller things. Advancing, might be using the Flak 88, of course, to clear out the base defenses for an assault. Riflemen and engineers moving in through the south for the MG42, stopping them. No veterancy for the MG42, though, actually. Not even veterancy 1, which would actually be a nice idea. Bunker number 3 going up. But the south, the underbelly of the Wehrmacht position are in fact pretty undefended. Grenadiers holding the line, and we are seeing for the farmland going up. Flag 88 blasting away at the American base. Grenades going off on the riflemen. And grenade going off the grenadiers, but they don't damage the riflemen. MG42 getting cleared out. Volksgrenadiers counter-attacking. Medics moving in. Demolition charge moving in at the medic bunker. But of course it is a defensive bunker, so will it be enough? I don't know.
To defend the fatherland.
Heavy losses, and another MG42 could be stolen by those damn Americans. Demo charge only knocking out the bunker. He perhaps had been hoping to catch those Volksgrenadiers close to it. The Volksgrenadiers are still holding out. Fighting against this is, you know, a pretty huge battle. I mean, just look at this, the scale and scope of this grenade's artillery. Flag 88 firing. Pack 38 sort of firing away with his Luca. And the riflemen are caught in the middle of everything. Another for the fatherland. Again and again, propaganda encouraging the Volksgrenadiers, exhorting them to even greater feats of daring. Grenades on the Volksgrenadiers, but they dodge it. And another grenadier team could soon find its way back. And an MG bunker right here to cover the Flak 38. Of course, not a bad idea. Right, Fult's gun's a bit clammed up, but the rifleman forced away. Sniper ready for Daniel Vicious Mouse. Motor pool and machine gun in placement. No, wait, that's actually still there. I'm just the motor pool. Sorry. But recruiting and of course sniper beginning to open up on the Fult's grenadiers. Sniper moving up as well. MG42s, Pack 38s all left behind. Bunker getting repaired. 2 grenadier teams. No, wait, that's one actually got lost. And machine gun emplacement under fire. Artillery moving in against the Flak 88. That is definitely not the place you want to be. Emplacement though goes down, and the Flak 88 crew might also soon go down. I doubt they're getting the hazard pay they want. Oh dear, seeing their comrades turn to minced meat right in front of their eyes before they die themselves. Heavy losses for everyone in this fight, I'd say. But I think Daniel Vicious Mouse came out on top. More grenadiers now on the way for Epsilon Contador. Bit of a hiccup on the way for me. Rifleman finding way, and Flak 88 once more getting sniped. Perhaps Epsilon Contador is hoping to counter-snipe that American sniper. Rifleman now under fire from not only the Fult's grenadiers, but also the Flak 88 blasting away with its might. Ah, wait, the crew got sniped again. Contador hoping to get the American sniper, but no such luck. Instead advancing with the sniper, hoping to hunt him down. And that that howitzer has gained veterancy 1 already. Interesting enough, he's not getting any veterancy for his support units. So this, of course, also the Flak 88. And he catches the sniper. Will Contador get the sniper? No, the sniper apparently has better things to do. And another huge American assault from the flank. Another for the farmland grenades on the MG42. MG42 might not clear it out. Grenadiers establishing a last stand at the bunker. Grenades on the rifleman, forcing the way. Veterancy 3. Oh my goodness. And Flak 88 recruit once more. I have no idea why he isn't at least trying to get a bit of veterancy for it. With supply at awfully damaged. And another howitzer up. Just safe range, of course. And that probably is because of the Flak 88. So, which of course can fire at that one. It's probably not going to survive much longer. Let's see how that goes in fact. And there we go. Howitzer is gone. Blasted away by the Flak 88. Oh my goodness. Fult's grenadier standing about. Could be moving through here. I mean, Contador really needs to secure those victory points right there. Sniper running away. Artillery flying about his ears. And the Flak 88 goes up and runs this time. He could, of course, scavenge it for munitions. Would be a nice idea. And of course, that is partly the reason, I imagine, why the Flak 88 was nerfed in terms of infantry capability, because you could place it right in front of your opponent's base and basically shatter his infantry as easily as that. Of course, at the same time, the Flak 88 is a bit vulnerable like that. And I suppose there's certainly no chance of getting the flak feeling for the Wehrmacht as well. That would be kind of nice. Fult's grenadiers under rather heavy fire. No LMG 42s for Contador. And he's probably not getting penetrated because he's not expecting that. Pioneers under fire. Rifleman just charging towards the west, getting stopped by the MG 42 though. That thing just keeps getting recruited and blasting away. In this case, the Grenadiers. No veterans as of yet. Again, MG bunker starting the engineers. Rifleman pushing through in the west. Getting shot at by Fult's guns, and another for the fatherland goes off. And another unit was lost. I wager Pioneers somewhere over the rainbow. No, they... Oh well. Fighting onwards, and another artillery barracks. This is only turning out to be quite the infantry slug out. Sadly, there's been no attempt really to launch a direct assault now that this, the machine gun emplacement is gone. He could, in fact, launch a direct assault now with he has 3 grenadier teams and 3 Fult's grenadiers and a sniper. I really think he could make the charge at the American base and knock it out. And, little sneaky trick here. Of course, he's sort of expecting, perhaps someone might sneak about here and hit that howitzer from the rear. So he's laying down a mine just in case someone gets that cheeky idea. But moving towards these securing points there, Rifleman getting ready to move forwards to knock that idea out of Contador's head. And of course the 17th Luftwaffe Felddivisions. Whew. No Flak 88s going up anymore, it seems like, at least not for now. Rifleman running into the veteran C2. Volksgrenadiers getting sniped. One down. Charging at the Volksgrenadiers. Grenading the Volksgrenadiers. Volksgrenadiers retreating. Sniper also pulling away. Not keen on being the last man left. Another medic bunker up for Contador. Quite a few of those. Again, a bit of a standoff situation. In fact, let's speed that up just for the fun of it. And grenades on the Volksgrenadiers. And grenade from the Grenadiers. And artillery in the background hitting the medic bunker. No, it's hitting something. And the rifleman immediately retaking that point. Grenadiers forced away by the other rifleman who apparently came at the same time. Rifleman getting stopped by machine gun fire and not the bunker. Sniper awfully close to at the bunker at the same time. Americans pushing onwards. Rifleman getting gunned down though. And Sniper keeps on sniping. Grenadiers seem a bit unsure what to do. Sally has not regained control of this area. And it's certainly a bit rare that you get these heavy infantry fights in company affairs. Usually see some sort of attempt at getting armor at this stage, but you know, Contador's apparently figured short armor. I'm just going heavy on the infantry. So again, a bit of a heavy infantry fight, a bit of World War I suppose. Getting infantry veterancy free, no support veterancy still. Of course, with veterancy free, of course, it would be an even greater threat, you know, if you tried to push for the American base and that howitzer. But seems like Contador has better things to do. Grenadiers veterancy free facing off against Rifleman veterancy 1. They could in fact take them on if they decided to grenade them, but apparently not. Artillery flying towards here as usual. MG42 under fire. Rifleman running straight at the sniper. Sniper making... Oh my goodness! The rifleman ran into the mine but killed the sniper and the rifleman go down. Veterancy 1 rifleman lost in the process, but they did get some... Oh dear, these are the veterancy 3 riflemen. These are really damn evil, vicious riflemen. And veterancy 2 rifleman Volksgrenadiers pick up a BAR. Will it be enough? I'm not sure. And Grenadiers and Volksgrenadiers launching a small limited attack right here. Rifleman engineers and sniper next to stop them. Veterancy 2 on that sniper. And registered artillery forcing away the rifleman here. Seems a bit excessive. Second sniper up for damn evil vicious mouse. Small sniper team in fact go. Let's go return to him, see what he's up to. Let's just speed up once more. Contador breaking through in the east finally. Snipers advancing, clear out gunners. Could get caught by the Volksgrenadiers. Snipers getting forced away. Rifle and everything also pulling away, rather as they realize they've been cut off. And this position is getting absolutely hammered, constantly over and over again. This ground is being churned up more than butter. I think that was a terrible analogy, come to think of it. Let's try and forget that one. But Contador is still hanging on. No, I'm not going to use some American metaphor about ticks. Don't know about those Americans, but they really need to look at their hygiene if they keep making those remarks. No, he's hanging on like a good soldier in a trench, although it's not much of a trench, it's just a pockmarked territory, pockmarked as the moon. Now, that was a fun metaphor. Rifleman hanging about here again, making ready for another assault. MG hiding in here. Interestingly enough, not really using it, but still could be a nasty surprise for Contador. Another registered Barracks, the snipers make it out of there, and now getting the tank deeper up, and this could be too late for Contador if he loses. If he launches the attack now, he could have done so, but I fear it might be too late at this stage. Riflemen taking orders as MG42 advancing. Grenadiers and Volksgunners moving towards here, hoping to clear out those riflemen. Those veterans, the free riflemen of damn evil vicious mouse. Grenade getting locked. Will the riflemen get out there in time? No, and they don't even take much damage. More Grenadiers, Volksgunners out in the open though. No cover, no sandbags to provide the protection. Riflemen moving in to deal with the other ones in the north. More grenades on the riflemen. Killing 3 with 1 grenade. That actually did something. Leaving behind only 1 rifleman who is now forced to run the gauntlet. Will he go down? Will they get him? This could be a huge blow to... No, he got away. MG42 stopping those riflemen, pinning them down. Volksgunners and Grenadiers pulling out of there ever so slowly. Riflemen pushing onwards. Really a lot of pressure on Contador. In fact, the entire west is now rather open and not terribly defended again. So is damn evil vicious Mouse's space. He could be launching an attack. He probably should have done so earlier, but no. Such luck. 2 snipers opening out on the MG42 gunners. Still not pushing through in the west. Barely anything holding it. But there's a Sherman on the way. Oh dear. And no Flak 88 either. Let us speed things up again. Bit of sniping going on. And looks like he's actually launching the assault for the fatherland. And then comes the Sherman. Volksgunners and Grenadiers cautiously realise they might be in a bit of trouble. Heading a mine while they're trying to pull back. That's rarely a good omen for any sort of retreat. Pack 30 advancing. And a swarm of Luftwaffe troops are marching in march formation, of course. Quickly across the open ground. Well, what remains of the open ground. Riflemen leading the way for the Sherman. 33 kills, veteran 3. Ever the number 3. And medic goes down. Pack 38 opening up on the Sherman. Volksgunners, Grenadiers charging at the riflemen. MG42 suppressing them. Grenadiers manning the Pack 38. I might have recommended the Volksgunners doing that, but you know. Pack 38 leading the hunt. And a Flak 88 going up for Contador. Though he could have probably doing it a bit closer. A lot closer would have been nice. Let's speed this up a bit again. Moving in, the Pack 38, which is actually pretty damaged, sneaking up to get off a few good shots, perhaps hoping to snipe the howitzer. Ordering it not to fire. This is a very sneaky maneuver. Very sneaky maneuver. Of course, there's a mine there, and that anti-tank gun is very damaged. Pack 38 sneaks forwards, and boom! Blows up in the face, killing them all. Yes, indeed. And that's why you don't try to sneak about with a Pack 38. They're not sneaky weapons, not like that. No matter how good you are. And the Flak 80 opens up on the American base, but barely any points left for Contador. Machine gunning placement to protect this area. This is not looking good. Of course, he could try and assault through here and towards here. That could work. And a demo charge right here, just in case he tried something like that. Oh, DevM, you're thinking forwards. And a barrage right on the American base, but again, it probably could have been used against that MG42. Sending up a forward Barracks. DevM is pretty much just guarding himself any sort of vicious swift counterattacks. Now that Contador is finally going for the base, but he can't really push through. Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror.
The enemy is down to 25 points.
25 points left. Let's just speed this up. I fear nothing good will happen. Getting ready for the last assault of El Contador. For the farmland, sniper makes a run out of there. Huge fight. Oh wait, slowed a bit too fast down. And Pack 38 blasting away. 9 points left for Contador. Volksgunners and Grenadiers moving in from the south. They could go for that point. No, they're going for the southern one. Right in front of the machine gun emplacement. Not good, not good. And Grenadiers and Volksgunners getting... There we go. GG from damn evil vicious mouse. I mean, this is pretty much done for. Volksgunners, Grenadiers suppressed. And let's just speed this up. And there we go. GG from Contador. And a GG for the 1st Infantry Division against the 17th Luftwaffe Feld Division. certainly quite the game. And of course, what can we learn from this? Try to do a bit of reconnaissance, and particularly when you've knocked down the defense of your enemy's base, you might want to try and pull the advantage when you can, or try to put up some more defenses right around this point where you're not holding out so strong. Rather than either really seem to materialize at the right moment, which of course led to Damn Evil Vicious Mouse putting down here. But of course, good aggressions from Damn Evil Vicious Mouse. Not a lot of mines, but good uses of grenades, good use of attacking from all sides, good usage of artillery. No medic station, but plenty of medic bunkers for Epsilon Contador, and he certainly managed to hold on to this ground quite sturdily. I mean, that was one thing he really did, but troubles had problems moving away from that, at least in this game. So there you go. I mean, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not subscribe and tell your friends, and if you didn't, well, why not send in a replay of your own. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.